That's all I ever wanted. A baby. My baby. A son.
I know.
And you hold him in your arms and you see him breathing. And then he's gone.
Don't, please.
Why?
How are you doing?
She won't stop crying.
Neither would I.
She can't sleep. Can you give her something?
We don't encourage night sedation. It's better if she lets it all out. She's got to grieve. You both have.
She's shattered.
So are you. Have they brought you a bed? We've got camp beds for partners who want to stay over. We can do our bit, but really you need each other when you've lost a child. I'll get a bed sent up.
I haven't got anything. I've got clean clothes out.
Pop home and get a few bits, if you want. Fresh air might do you good.
She'll be all right.
We'll keep an eye on her. In fact, yeah. You'll be back before she knows it. I'll see you in a bit.
I won't be long. You've still got me. You know that, don't you?
Kevin.
All right. Kevin, come in.
Is Sally there?
She's in bed.
Who is it?
Sal?
Kevin? What's up?
I've had to come on for some clothes.
Come on through. Stick the kettle on, Danny. It's a bit late for wetting the baby's head, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Kev, what's up?
All we've got left.
What?
Photos. It's all we've got left of him.
Alison, 6 bloody weeks in here and I've had enough.
What are you doing?
Will you open the door, please? I want to go home. I want the radio on, a long soak in the bath and no horrible smell of bleach. And then I'm going to snuggle up in my own bed.
It's not a good idea to be going home at this hour.
I dreamt he was still alive. I was giving him his bottle and Kevin was laughing because he wolfed the lot. And then when I woke up, the first thing I looked for was his cot. And then I want Kevin. Where is he?
He's nipped home to get some clothes, that's all. He'll be back soon.
I know he thinks it's my fault, but I didn't know.
Of course he doesn't think it's your fault.
Will it be like this every day? Waking up thinking he's still here.
Yeah. Shh. There we go. Come on now. Oh, don't cry. Oi. Oh, that's it. Is that better? Come on, you tell me what's wrong. Shh. Shh. Come on. That's it. Come on. Shh. Shh. No. Shh. No. Shh.
Hiya.
Hi.
Have you buzzed for the midwife?
Yeah, ages ago. She just told me to change a nappy. You should have seen the look she gave me. You should have seen the look she gave us when we both came in. She only said 2 words to us, and one of them was shush.
When was the last time you gave her a feed?
I've been feeding her all night. Every time I put her down, she just cries to be fed again, don't you? Yeah.
Well, shall I?
Are you sure? Ooh.
No. Oh. Yeah. Oh, come on, darling.
Shh. Oh, shh. I tried that, but she's just so small. I'm scared I'm gonna hurt her.
Oh, have you got a windy tummy, darling? Oh, little darling. Shh. Oh, shh.
I'm sorry about what happened. It doesn't seem fair. You wanted him so much, and look at me.
Don't ever say that again. You've got a beautiful baby girl. Just be grateful.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I know that I'm lucky, it's just she's not. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I thought babies were supposed to sleep all the time, and all she ever does is cry. And I tried to feed her, and she just sticks it back up, and then I tried to change a nappy, and all she does is scream.
Just gotta try your best. It just takes
I
time.
think she hates me.
She's soaked through.
She can't be.
I feel.
It's the 4th time tonight. I just wish that she'd go to sleep for an hour.
Is there stuff in here?
Half an hour.
Look. Down you go, darling. Shall I see to her? You look worn out.
Useless. Just half an hour.
Night.
Night.
Let's get these off, shall we? Pop. And pop.
I don't know who would have made a better mother. She was born for it. They could have prevented it as well. Had they known at the time. They told us. 1 big shot of antibiotics during labour. And... poor little mate. If you'd seen him, Sal. You can't really see his face on this picture, but... he's got all his hair and... feet like canoes. He'd never played for City. He was perfect. You know, you build yourself up. You have all these feelings swimming around inside you. And then he's gone. You just don't know where to put him. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do with all that love?
Oh, there you go, my darling. Yeah, sweetheart.
Julie, paramedics just called. The other one on the way. Can you stand by to living room 2?
You've got to get some sleep.
I said I'd get straight back.
Well, if Alison's flat out, she won't know any difference. At least lie down and have a rest. Mummy's sorry, this isn't a proper bed.
Will you do me a favour, Sal? Will you tell the kids tomorrow? I couldn't face doing it.
I know, of course I'll tell them. It's going to be awful. What are you doing?
I'm phoning the hospital. Check everything's all right.
They'd phone you, Kevin, surely, if they had a problem.
Hey, Sarah. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. I've had a good couple of hours. I'm really sorry about...
Yeah, thanks.
She was really lovely to me last night.
Who?
Alison, I was in a right state, so she took the baby for a couple of hours so I could get some rest. Where is she?
I made these, and I made the cushion cover and the cot bumper so that he wouldn't bang his little head. Isn't it lovely? And his daddy brought him this. I wanted the one in yellow, but his daddy thought that one played a better tune. Nothing to do with the fact that it was in blue. He always wanted a boy. Always. So, you don't want to hear about that, do you? You want your bottle. Come on then. See how this is. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh. Swipe that up, darling.
What was she wearing?
I don't know, not pyjamas, I think jogging bottoms, jumper, a t-shirt, something like that. She told me she couldn't sleep.
There's no coat in here and no shoes.
What are you trying to say?
Julie, check the toilets and the bathrooms.
Well, she must be around here somewhere, mustn't she? I mean, there's nowhere for her to go.
I'm gonna have to call security.
Hang on.
I'm taking no chances, Kevin.
Hello? Yep. You what? Yeah, all right. We'll be right there. Gail?
Paul. Kevin, this is Paul Birch.
Chief Exec of the Hospital Trust. Have you been kept up to speed?
Oh, no.
Well, the police have been informed and they're starting the usual inquiries, but they're also suggesting that we put together a regional TV and radio appeal. Ideally, it'll carry a photo of your wife.
God, you're being a bit quick to point a finger, aren't you?
We've got a newborn baby who's going to need feeding soon. We also have a bereaved mother who should be in bed. This was at 4:46 this morning. Sister Mooney identified your wife.
I asked him to give her something. Help make her sleep.
We didn't think sedation was the answer. It's much better for her to grieve.
You're gonna tell that to police?
Not a witch hunt, Mr. Webster. We're concerned for the safety of them both.
Oh, you are. He wasn't at 4:46. Not brilliant. Probably a bit small.
Ah, it's fine. How recent is it?
New Year. Her hair's still the same and everything.
Get it circulated, will you, Glenn? So, you left her at what time?
1. Half 1, I waited till she was asleep.
Prior to that, how did she seem?
Our baby had just died. She wasn't doing cartwheels.
Some women become very introverted, can hardly even cry. Others get angry, hysterical even. There isn't a standard reaction.
She seemed in shock. She was crying a lot. She wasn't shouting. She's not that sort of person.
Where will she have gone? Any ideas?
Was doing her head in. Being cooped up in here, she just wanted to get home. That'd be the last place she'd go, wouldn't it? If she knew the police was after her.
If she was thinking clearly, no, she wouldn't.
But if she's convinced herself this is her baby, there's no reason why she wouldn't take her home.
She knows our baby's dead. She saw him. She held him. She knows our baby's a boy.
This is a very instinctive time. Despite everything you've said, the urge to look after a child, to hold a child, will be incredibly strong.
Glenn, will you take Mr. Webster?
Kevin!
Will you take Kevin home? If Alison's there, great. If not, have a good scout round for any signs that she's been back. Clean clothes taken, credit cards, cash missing, whatever. Any more thoughts? Get Glenn to ring me straight away. The sooner we find her, the better.
She's lost some blood. She'll be feeling very weak by now. And the tireder she is, the more distressed she's likely to become.
Nothing, Gail. She'll be okay. I'm sure she will.
Blimey, does the hospital know about this?
Are we the last to know?
Certainly looks like it. Oh, Kev. We heard about Jake.
We're so sorry.
How's Alison?
When you're ready.
She's missing.
What, as well? Hang on. Is it her?
She wouldn't hurt a baby. Believe me, it was losing Jake. She wouldn't hurt anyone.
I hope to God you're right, Kevin.
Go on.
It's very hard to hide with a baby. Even harder with half of Weatherfield on your case.
Will it be on the news?
Regional news at first, yeah.
They'll know how stupid I am.
They'll all be on your side. If we're lucky, we'll make the 8 o'clock bulletin catch people on their way to work. It's good time.
Sarah!
Is someone gonna tell me what's going on?
This is Detective Inspector Tyler. Sarah Louise's parents, obviously. Martin's the charge nurse here.
You've never even heard of me till now. You Martin me.
Sorry. I'm Paul Birch, Chief Executive.
And if you're expecting me to hush this one up for the sake of the trust, you've got another thing coming. Because if anything goes wrong here, anything, I'm gonna blow their gaff on you, pal. Oh, big time!
Thought you were still in hospital. How is it?
We can't make you stay. It's not like we're sick.
Well, you will be if you sit there much longer. You'll freeze. Where's Kev?
We never picked the pram up from the shop. It's bad luck, see?
So he's gone to the car?
And I went a bit wobbly and I didn't know how far I'd come.
You're not on your own, are you?
Will you get her away, Tyrone?
Oh, it's all right.
I mean it.
Oh, no, she's fine. She's dead gentle. She won't hurt you.
Come on, let's get you home.
Well, I'll walk back with you if you like.
No. Safe and warm. You need your bottle, don't you?
Well, let us have a look at him then. I've not seen him yet. Well, make sure you get home all right.
It doesn't look like she's been back. Her clothes, the baby things are still where they was.
Check the phone.
There's no messages.
Well, then we'd better start thinking where else she might be. What about family? Parents? Brothers and sisters?
No, she was an only child. And I won't bother with her mum and dad. They had a row ages ago. They didn't even know she was pregnant.
All the more reason why she might go to them. She could pass the baby off as her own.
She wouldn't. I know her, she hates them.
We still need an address.
Oh, Kilway. Benson Street. I need to look the number up.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked first. Tyrone Dobbs. Is Kev... Your door's open.
Look, if it's the garage, see Jim.
No, it's Alison, actually. She all right? Because she didn't see me.
When? Where?
This morning on the Red Wreck. She not come home?
John, we've had a confirmed sighting.
Did she have the baby with her?
Yeah.
The Red Wreck.
Come on. Show me. Come on. What did she say exactly? Think.
I've told her, she said she felt a bit wobbly and she hadn't realised how far she'd walked.
Yeah, well, she probably walked a lot further by now.
She was on about bad luck as well. Something about you hadn't picked a pram up from a baby shop.
The baby shop?
Eh?
The baby shop on Drummond Street. Got a few things put aside there. Pram. Car seat and that.
And you think she could be there?
I don't know, do I? But it's worth a trying it.
I'm her grandmother.
Her grandmother's inside. Mrs. Platt's with her daughter now.
Oh, stop splitting hairs. Her great-grandmother, then. Man, what are you doing here? Look, I want to know what's going on. I had to hear it on the radio. Is Sarah all right?
We rang you.
Well, not very hard, obviously.
It was early.
But not too early to get Sally Webster out of bed. I mean, the baby has disappeared with a woman that is clearly deranged.
No, she's grieving.
Well, deranged with grief, then.
Alison's great with the baby. She wouldn't harm her.
Sweetheart, you are hardly more than a baby yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, how do you know what she's thinking?
Oh, right, that's it. Come on, out.
John, can you come through?
I'm not having you upsetting Sarah, so come on, get out!
Martin, just calm down.
Oh, don't have a go at me. You know, this is typical. A terrible thing like this happens, and all she can think about is herself.
Yeah, well, she has got a name, actually. So what were you thinking, eh? Silly old Audrey can't be trusted. She'll only be under our feet.
Ma'am, there wasn't a plot. We tried to ring you. There was no reply. We rang you at the salon. There was no reply.
Yeah, all right. Well, I went and had breakfast in the cafe, didn't I? And jolly good job I did. Otherwise, I'd have been chatting about rinses while the police were dredging the canal.
Oh, see? There she goes again.
You just think before you open your mouth for once in your life. Shut up, please.
What's going on?
Oh, ask her. Oh, forget it, Gail. You sort it, eh?
Are you all right, Sarah?
I do know Alison, and she'll be fine. And Brittany will be fine, just as long as you don't scare her.
We won't. Doesn't get you anywhere.
Hear that? Sweetheart, I'm sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Come here.
No?
No. It's her.
I'll go with you.
Oh, please. Just give me a few minutes. You'll only scare her. Trust me. I only want to talk to her.
Which one's your favourite? The toys? Are you sure? I like the lion.
Me and all.
Look at me, I'm like a creaking gate.
Alison, what are you doing?
She likes the pram, don't you?
Doesn't matter.
Can't get anything right, can I? Would have to be me, wouldn't it? Me with a bloody infection. I'm starting to think the green one's nicer.
We can't keep kidding ourselves, love. We're not going to need one.
I know that, Kevin. But I still feel like a mother. My body still thinks I'm a mother. But they've got tablets for that. They dry up your milk. By this time tomorrow, it'll be gone. Like he never existed.
No news is good news.
Here you go.
Thanks, love.
Got it? No, I'm sorry. I give kids in it chocolate.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks. Martin. Sorry.
Oh, let's forget it, shall we? Right, well, I'll wander up to the staff room. See if there's been anything on the news.
Stop blaming yourself. You weren't to know.
She asked me if she could take her. Alison, I mean. I was just so tired that I didn't even care about going and getting her back.
Well, that's kids for you.
Push you to the edge. Don't stop you loving him.
I mean it.
You trusted Alison. Anybody would have done the same. You weren't to know she'd do something mad.
It's not the word I'd use.
Well, at least she cares.
You care.
Yeah, about myself. When I came here, I just kept worrying about how all the people in the hospital kept looking at me like I was a right little slapper. Or then about school and how I was going to get loads of stick. Or nights out, I was going to miss all boyfriends. I mean, who wants a girlfriend stuck with a kid? And it was all because of her.
It's not very nice.
I know. I just wanted to be like everyone else.
So what are you saying, lovey?
I can't be. Not now. And if something happens to my baby and I'm never even able to see her again, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't think I can stand it. It's not her fault.
No, love.
She didn't ask to be born into any of this. Poor Brittany. I just want to be able to hold her and tell her how much I love her and how safe she is.
Put you down that corridor. Away from all the babies. From all the mothers, because you're not one anymore. But you can still hear them cry. Do you know what Sarah Louise said to me? She said she'd give anything for a couple of hours sleep. She hasn't got a clue. She doesn't even know how to winder.
She's just a kid herself.
She's got long fingers. Jake had short, stubby ones like me, remember? And when you hold on to her, she snuggles right into you.
All those things you feel about Jake. That's what Sarah Louise is going through now. She's terrified she won't see her baby again.
What does she think I'm gonna do?
She doesn't know. She's just imagining the worst. Look, we've got to get her back. Here, give your arm a rest.
Can't, Kevin. If I give her back, it's all over.
Yeah, all right, John. No. No lights, no sirens.
Hey, just give him a few more minutes.
I understand what you're feeling. He's my son too.
It's not the same, Kevin. I'm sorry, but it's not. I carried Jake. I felt every kick, every hiccup. If you take her,
You've got to take her. She's not ours.
I'll have nothing.
You'll still have me. If you're feeling up to it, we can try again. Not rush anything.
Couldn't face it. Walking out of that hospital with empty arms. Walking down the street, no one knowing I was a mother. I would have been a good mum. A million times better than my own.
You still can be.
I was just trying to help. She looked so upset. Sarah Louise, exhausted. I thought if I took her... The moment I had her in my arms, I knew half an hour was never going to be enough. And then the door was open and this feeling bubbled up inside me, and the next thing I know, I'm walking out. I'm walking fast, waiting for somebody to grab me, but nobody did. I would have been a good mom.
We can get through this.
Nah. It'll all come out about Cheryl. My mum and dad will see to that. They'll lock me up.
He was upset, he was depressed.
It's just me, Kevin. It's all wrong. I take one step forward and 2 steps back. There's no point anymore. People don't want to listen. See?
Give us to me. Alison.
Don't wake her. She's comfy as she is. They'll see that I looked after her.
Of course they will. They'll understand. Alison!